Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, we're going to get into the Doggy Oracle deck and the Energy Oracle deck and the Doggy Tarot. We're going to do that. We're going to look at your energy. We're going to look at the energy of another person. And we're going to look at what the energy between the two of you is at this time. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. You are curious. Curiosity. So you're curious about something. That's good. That's good. That's how we learn new things. That's how we find new situations and adventures. A person, so somebody else here. Another person. But don't look back. Don't look back. It's weird. I don't know what the energy is between the two of you yet, but I'm getting this really interesting vibe where it's almost like somebody is curious about something, or you would be, it's almost like you're curious about, it could be somebody's past here. But this person is like, I don't even want to look back on it. I want to talk about it. That doesn't exist anymore. Oh. So what's the energy between you and this person? Sadness. That's totally, it feels like you're curious. Like, is this person sad? Why are they sad? Why are you sad? And it's like, I don't want to talk about it. It's over. It's finished. That's the past. Is how it comes through. Rest is at the bottom. Rest. Rest. Been resting. All right. We need the Energy Oracle deck and probably the Tarot. What is it that you are curious about, Sagittarius? Huh. You are curious about something from the past. And somebody here doesn't want to look back at the past. We're going to need more cards, as I always say, as I'm about to say some stuff here. But I feel like I'm calling it exactly how it felt when just the first 3 cards or 2 cards came out. I don't know. This almost is like a friend, or maybe it's somebody that you've just met. Maybe it's someone you're just getting to know. And maybe this person doesn't have to be sad. Or maybe there's something that has happened here. Like maybe, oh, don't look back. This person is like, don't look back. Don't look at the past. Don't analyze the past. I don't want to think about the past. I don't want to get into the past. But maybe you're like looking at this and going, I think there's something there that there's some sort of sadness in my friend, or there's something about my partner, or whatever it is, right? And if there is something in their past that feels bad, like let's say it's somebody you care about, I feel like there's a possibility here. I think we'll see how this unfolds. But it feels like to me that this is someone that you care about. And you know that maybe there's something that triggers them to be sad or to seem sad. And if you care about someone though, and they're sad, or there's something that hurts them in some way, like that kind of makes you sad, because you don't want somebody that you care about to be sad, right? To be sad. And you're curious about something that has gone on here in the past, and this person is like, don't look back. Or don't look back. So okay. Don't look back at what? What are they? Don't look back. Don't look back. All tied up. Don't look back. It all tied up. Now, wait a second. Okay. So, something's stopping them. Oh, yeah. This is totally you. It's almost like you want to talk to somebody about something. They're like, no, let's just not even look at that. You're curious. Now, okay, so let's say, yeah, okay. let's say you and someone have gotten together. And I want to say gotten together again. Or it could even be a friend. Like maybe it's somebody that you haven't seen in a few weeks or a few months. And maybe you were trying to get together with this person and they were always canceling, or they weren't answering your messages, or, you know, and it's kind of like, well, I feel sad that I'm not able to talk to this person, or what's going on. Maybe you're not even talking to them. Because there is sadness here. There is sadness. Like, well, I'd like to get together with you, but because they don't want to look back on why or how or what circumstances existed that kept them from moving forward, literally. And you are curious about something that stops someone from moving forward. Sadness. The sadness card. Wow, the temple path, the spiritual path, the sad spiritual path, purpose and destiny. Oh. It's really coming across here for me that, like, something has happened to someone and it feels kind of devastating. And it does feel like they don't want to talk about it. It feels sort of devastating and they don't want to talk about it. But you're nonetheless, you're curious. They don't want to relive it. They don't want to replay it. Deceit, rest. That's all in the upright. It's okay. So we have deceit and the angel of strength. And resting. I am getting a bit of an impression here that somebody's not being forthcoming with you. Somebody is not sharing some information about something that has happened. I feel like there's somehow somebody's choice, this other person's choice, to be stopped in some way. And I don't know what that is. We're going to go into tarot, but I have to keep, I know some people get like, well, why don't you just wait until the whole story comes out? It doesn't work that way. I'll forget about most of the details, but when we get to the end, I'm channeling it. I have to let it come out now. So there is, in some way here, you have been affected by this person's choice or something that went on around them. And it looks like this person's choice was to not move forward. Maybe even not do what they wanted to do. I don't know in what way it's affected you. It may just be something like, I don't know, maybe they don't want to be friends anymore, or, right? Or maybe it's something like more dramatic or extreme and how it's affected you. But there's something that has gone on here. Like, this is a destined path, for one thing, with this. But is it just specifically noted as a sad point in somebody's spiritual journey? Or is it something that just feels like it turned sour? So and this is where we're in tarot. So your curiosity, you're curious here. What? You're totally like, hey, what's going on? The Page of Wands, the fire puppy. You're the page of, you are. You're trying to, like, it's almost like throw a little stick over, lob the ball in their court. Hey, what's happening? What's going on? I haven't heard from you in a while. That's you. So you're breaking, that's like a breaking the ice energy. The attachment card, this passage forward that is stopped by strong forces from the past. The Two of Swords. Wow. Okay. Now this does feel like it's going more in the direction of, why can't I get my friend to tell me how they really feel? Or why does my partner always shut down when I talk about, I don't know, like, I don't know what it is. It could be anything. So, like, there is, because this is this feeling of somebody scared up a tree, right? Like somebody's been scared up a tree. And it's like all of a sudden everything stops. Why? Why does everything just stop? I feel like you're making progress with somebody in something. If it's a relationship, and then it just stops. And then they're like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to look back on that. I don't want to go there. Fire puppy. It's like this, it's like you're dealing with someone who has a wound here, and you know this wound is associated with something from the past. And this wound, it's, I don't know, does the wound get triggered? Like they suddenly shut down, or they stop communicating, or if you were, like, I'm seeing like a couple. So I don't know if this is romantic for some of you, but I'm seeing a couple, and it's almost like you've been dating for a while. You've been dating for a while. And when I say that, you're intimate, romantic with one another, but you've never spent more than like a whole night, maybe the next day. You know, you've probably never spent more than 24 hours together at a time. And then it's like you propose, you know what, why don't we do a 3-day weekend, and we go together and we go here, or something like that, right? Or maybe it's a friend, like you're just wanting to spend more time with this person, or there's something you want to do with them, or in some way that you want to, further develop the relationship, and this person shuts down. And it's like, what the fuck? And then so it's almost like you're thinking this person wants to break up, or this person, maybe they don't really want to be my friend. But it's not that, because I feel like there's something that it's almost like they come around again, because this feels like there's got to be enough times that this has happened that has produced a pattern to make you curious. Like, what is going on here? Or what is it in this person's past that is making them like this? That's you. Like, that's your energy here, trying to figure out why. Because it's almost like they say, oh, no, I don't want to do the 3-day weekend, or I don't want to go there. I don't want to do that. I think, fuck, is that it? Are we finished? And then probably like on Tuesday, they'd be like, hey, do you want to go for tacos? Fuck, what's going on? And then probably meet them for tacos and everything is fine. And then something else will happen at some point, and you're like, you trigger something, and you're like, what has gone on in this person's life? And I want to say, if you're curious, to me, it feels like you feel like this person has enough value. Like you see this person, like, I care about this person. I want to know this. I want us to get past this. What is this? So fire puppy. The call. Interesting. Judgment. Interesting, the call and the fire, like calling them. But, judgment too, like you're trying to understand something, or you're trying to understand someone. The 6 of Swords, where's this going? And the 4 of Cups. Something is plaguing this person. It feels like to you, something is plaguing this person. And it's plaguing them like it's an emotional, something's plaguing them emotionally, I'm guessing, with the sadness card. Okay, so the 2 of Sky. Maybe somebody suddenly reverts into some type of behavior and you're like, why? I thought we were past that. I thought they were... The Ace of Sky, the Ace of Swords, the Strength card. Yeah, look, the Seer. You're really trying to understand what is stopping this person from moving forward with you, with life, with whatever. Okay, don't look back. They're like, don't look back. Don't look at the past. Don't look there. Maybe they don't want you to look there. Let's see. Or they just don't want to go there. You know, like if somebody, sometimes we can see things better in other people than ourselves. And if it's somebody who is like a good person, it can be beneficial to us. Because if it's somebody who can see something, if you can see something in another person here, you care about that person and you can see how it holds them back. It's like, if I could just understand what happened and maybe like I can help them talk through this, or I can help them rationalize it. You know, like how can I help them with it? But if somebody doesn't like want you to look at it and they don't want to look at it, it's like, don't look back. Oh my. Earth Alpha Male. I don't know, this person could be a partner issue. It could be a father issue. Earth Alpha Male. This is King of Pentacles. Oh, it's somebody from their past. To the Six of Cups. Oh, I feel like I'm treading in interesting territory here because this person doesn't want. Okay. The Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Oh yeah, something has happened. There is some sort of past in this person's life here. Don't look back. Having a new start, a new beginning. They don't want to, okay, it doesn't have to, it could be a father or mother or a partner of some sort that is in this person's past that they don't want to look back at. They don't want to look back at that time. They don't want to, they want to focus on feeling happy. It is kind of like they want to focus on feeling happy with you. They want to focus on any new happiness that is happening in their life now. I don't know what I was watching, and I think it might have been, maybe it was just a couple of different things. But, it's interesting because wounds are wounds. And not all wounds heal. And not all wounds can be healed. And yes, we can function with wounds. Sometimes we have scars. Sometimes we have limps. Sometimes we have limited mobility. But we can still function. And I don't know what this is for this person, but it looks like to me that this person wants to function. That's what that looks like. It looks like this person wants to be able to function. And maybe it's a wound that, maybe sometimes it will limit their mobility. Or sometimes it might limit their, I don't know, I'm going to go with mobility because I'm thinking, well, what is a scar? A scar is like, maybe it could be a bit of self-insecurity. It could be a bit of insecurity here because that scar is there. Because I don't know. Can every wound be healed? Like it can't. It can't be healed, and the person and every human being is not going to be as whole as they were when they entered this life. It's absolutely impossible. But it's something here that you're curious about. So all tied up. This person doesn't want to look back. They're like, I just want to look forward. I just want to be happy with you, is like what I feel like they would say with the Ace of Cups. Now, if this is something this person has done to you, and they don't want to look, let's not talk about the past. Well, I'm going to be on your side with that one. So, all tied up, the Sky Puppy, the Page of Swords, seeing how they were all tied up. the Earth alpha female. So that's the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. You know, I do wonder. I'm wondering a little bit here if what this is that you're curious about that's gone on in the past is something that this person has done to you. How is this, whatever happened in the past here that is going on with this other person, how did that affect Sagittarius? Whatever this is that went on in the past here, how did that affect Sagittarius? It fucking changed everything. The wheel. It changed everything. It turned night into day. Maybe it turned day into night. The wheel. You know what to do. The Two of Wands. My gosh. Now what? The Fool. The Four of Pentacles. What the fuck? You know what it feels like? This energy feels like you were just walking down the road with this person and everything, and all of a sudden they were gone. Like, what the fuck? Where did they go? And you're like, I don't want to talk about it. What do you mean? Like, do you know what you did to my life? Like, it's kind of like that. Oh, that's an interesting... It's very tiny vibe here, like the Pisces reading. What do they have? The Two of Wands, the Fool, and the Four of Earth. It's almost like you find yourself stuck on a new path, and you're like, how the fuck did I get here? Like, what happened? Okay. Oh, that's what happened to you. Sadness. The Dog Star. Sad about blessings. Oh, sad about blessings. Sad healing. Trying to deep healing. There's something here. Oh, okay. Okay, how this is coming through. This is for somebody when this happens like this. Okay, this is for somebody. This is almost like, I want to say, this could have been a partner. This could have been somebody you were dating. This could have been someone you were close friends with. It could have been a cousin or someone that you were like, you felt like you knew everything about each other. And then I was like, all of a sudden, this person was just exited stage left. And what happened and what went down. And it's like, I don't know the point that you were at before this. And maybe that's where I can see here. This Deceit and Angel of Strength. You know somebody's hiding something. You know that there's something hidden from you here. You might have given it a rest. Like you might have been trying to figure something out about someone. And what's gone on, what's happened here. And it's almost like something has suddenly come up to take you out of this rest, out of this maybe not even caring at some point after a while. And isn't that the way life always works? It's like, oh, you're over this, you don't care anymore, and then it fucking comes around. Like, it's almost like, let's say it was someone you were dating, and you bump into their sister or their sister-in-law or something like that, and they start, you start talking to them, and they say, oh, yeah, Jeff went through a really weird period there. His, I don't know if you know this, but he had, a lot of people don't know this. He had, see, I don't know what this person would say. He had a child with someone, and the child doesn't live like in this country. But anyways, I can't get into everything that happened. And it really just like turned his world upside down. And you're like, what? Like, what the fuck? It's like, I don't know. It's almost like something wakes you up. Like, well, now, what the fuck? What happened? What happened? Like, that's what you look like. Because if you really didn't give a fuck, Or like, is there something that, it's almost like there's something that's gone on here. And you're thinking, shit. Now I kind of understand, like, well, maybe Jeff didn't, or Todd, or Janet, or whatever, didn't handle the situation with me very well. But what the fuck happened? Like, that's what this feels like. And this person is like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, well, we kind of need to, because the choices that you made or what you did affect me. I don't talk about it. Fuck. Jeez. The Star, sadness. The Three of Cups. The King of Wands. Well, that's interesting. The Queen of Wands is over there with this King of Pentacles. It's odd. And the Knight of Cups. I do feel like something was missed out between you and this person. I feel like this person was a lot more like you than you realized, or this person was a lot more suitable to you. Either, or than they realized, or somebody realized. The Temple Path. The Sea Puppy. See, that's hope. 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 Oh, fuck. The Seven of Wands. Defensiveness. Protection. The Eight of Wands. Running away. Shit. What happened? The Lovers. Oh. What's this? What does this person not want to talk about? I feel like they don't want to talk about something. And you're curious. You're like, hey, what is this? Could be something impulsive here that they did. What was that? What was this impulsive? This is Sky Guardian, the Knight of Swords. What was this impulsive thing that they did? They weighted themselves down. They're responsible for something here. The Five of Wands. There. Oh my gosh. Yep. The Six of Wands. Okay. This person did something here. And what did it? They're responsible for whatever this is. Whatever's gone on here. Like I said that earlier on. I feel like I don't know what this person doesn't want to talk about from their past, but it feels like it affected you in some way. So you're like, you know, I'd really like to know what went on here. Or why did you do this? Or what happened? It's like this person, they did something impulsive here. And they basically took the brunt of something for sure. They might be getting over that now. I do feel like they caused some type of conflict for you and possibly in their own life. They may have brought some type of unnecessary competition into a relationship in some way. Oh boy, interesting. Wow. Okay, it starts, the underline starts with the Tower. And then it goes to the Devil. And then we have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. This is some sort of catastrophe that takes place. Something intense is going on in somebody's life, or maybe multiple people's lives here. And there is a very bad energy that sort of comes to life because of that. And there is an expectation of betrayal. Interesting, right? Like how that would, it's almost like there's a really bad thing going on, and this bad thing brings in really negative forces, and then we end up with the expectation of betrayal or hiding things or tricky. Well, the trickster, the devil is called the trickster. And then the sun and the ace of fire is like, it's almost like a desire for the truth, a desire to know. I'm going to go do the extended Sagittarius. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what is this person thinking about you right now? What is this person's situation right now? And how do they think you feel about them? There are 2 options in the description below if you'd like to follow me to the extended Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.